the reaction between copper carbonate and dilute acid. We'll see now the reaction that occurs between copper carbonate, which has a +2 charge, and dilute acid. The first example is with dilute sulfuric acid, which is H2SO4. This is the reaction. Copper carbonate reacts with dilute sulfuric acid to produce the salt, which is copper sulfate, plus CO2 plus water. As mentioned before, this is an example of the basic equation, which is a carbonate plus acid reacts to produce salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Let's take an example with dilute nitric acid. Similarly, the equation is copper carbonate plus nitric acid reacts to produce the salt, which is copper nitrate, plus CO2 plus water. The third example is with dilute hydrochloric acid. The reaction is copper carbonate plus hydrochloric acid reacts to produce copper chloride plus CO2 plus water. Notice the similarities and differences between the three equations. The difference is that the dilute acid is changing. Here we have sulfuric acid, here nitric acid, and here hydrochloric acid. Also, the salt is changing for that reason. Here we have copper sulfate, here copper nitrate, and here copper chloride. Carbon dioxide and water are always the same. They are unchanged. In this figure, we have the reaction between copper carbonate and dilute sulfuric acid. This solution is blue since copper is blue. So this is the salt's color, the copper sulfate color. So these are some of the reactions that occur between copper carbonate and dilute acids, such as sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and hydrochloric acid.